Right, we're back. What I've done so far is I have just cancelled this loft feature, started again, and instead of using this drawing as a guide curve, we're just gonna look at the guide curves that it's given us. So we could see it's added this line there diagonally with the blue handles. So what we're going to do is we are going to line up these on the nose here, and we'll line the other one on the nose here and see what we get. Oh, that looks about right, doesn't it? Okay, so that'll do. We're not going to use a guide curve. There we go. We've got our lofted wing with our twist, as we can see. This is how you do your twist. So we will save that file, save as. We'll just go back. This is an assembly folder. We call that test blade. Test blade. Okay, save that as a part. Alright, that's saved. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw a holder for it. So I'm going to click on this face there, right click, insert sketch. I'm going to draw my center line. Now then, my computer's a bit old and I can see like Solidworks has seized up. That's because rendering that loft takes a lot of time and processing power. So what I will do is I will probably hide that loft. Once I've drawn that sketch, I'm just going to hide the loft, really. Remember, save early, save often. Well, SolidWorks seems to have crashed. It's not responding. So I will stop recording the video until it's responding, and then we'll resume from there. Oh, it's back. Okay, didn't have to stop. So there's our center line, and that center line just allows us to dimension stuff from it. That's why I do it. So we're going to have we're going to draw a circle. So what's the center point arc? Set the center and drag. Okay, we're just going to draw a circle. Or we'll have it here. Actually, come to think about it, we don't want that circle here. We want that circle to be offset. We want that circle to be probably about here, and then we want it to just melt into the airfoil shape. So we will cancel that. We'll cancel that drawing. What we will do is we will insert a plane on which to draw. Okay, and for that I'm just going to hide this loft. So I'm going to cancel that sketch I've drawn. So I'm going to delete that, the sketch with the center line. I'm going to right click on the loft and suppress it. Right, it's hidden. Okay, so this is my front plane there. I'm going to add a reference feature. Insert reference geometry plane. Okay, I want it to be parallel to the front plane, so the front plane, and we said I want it let's do it 30 centimeters, so that's 300 mil, and add that distance. So is that, here we go, that's roughly what I want it. So click OK, and on there I want to draw a sketch. So I'll in my tree there on plane 2, I will right click, insert sketch. Let's go back to view our front plane so we could draw on it. We want, again, center lines, coincident with the nose, do it horizontal. Yep, we'll draw my circle, whatever dimension I want it to be. Let's dimension it to be of diameter 25. It's a bit small, isn't it? So because the blade is quite thin. So let's do it of diameter 40. Okay, that's big enough for me. So click OK. Now we want to loft, but we're going to need a nice guide curve. We'll need a spline from here to here. And also, because this doesn't line up with this, we'll need a guide curve there. but if we have them lined up, we are not going to need a curve. So let's go back and edit this sketch. So we'll go back to the front. So right click, view the front. So I want to shift this circle. It's not allowing me to shift it because I haven't constrained it. So it's 25. Okay, I'm going to smart dimension it there, so it knows that it's always got to be 50. Yes. Now if I click on the circumference, I can drag it now. Should be able to drag that circle. There we go. Drag it. I want to make that, the circumference of that, coincident with the origin there. So how do I do that? I have no idea. I'm going to click on here. I'm going to control click, so hold control. I'm going to put the camera down. Okay, both selected. And I will now click coincident on here. So now the surface of the circle is coincident with the nose. So okay, so that means we don't need a guideline here, but we need a guideline between here and here. That would be a nice spline, so between the tip and the circle there. Okay, so I'm going to go on the top plane. Going to insert a sketch there on the top plane. Update. Where's my bleeding sketch? Okay, so an edit sketch on the top. Won't let me see it because I've suppressed my loft, so I'm going to have to update. I'm going to have to show my loft again, so unsuppress. Okay, there's my loft. Okay, so let's go on the front plane. Right click on the front plane here, right click, insert sketch, line. So let's draw, fucked up, not on the front plane, on the chuffing top plane. So I want to edit, delete that, so go back on the top plane, right click, insert sketch. That's more like it. Now I selected the top plane. We could draw our guide curve from here to here. So we're going to draw a spline. So spline. Going to click on, oh bollocks, Solidworks being slow again because of the loft. So again, I'm going to cut the video here. Actually, no, it's ready. Here we go. That's my spline. So here. Right, we're going to switch video now. I've mocked up and gone and drawn 2 splines, but we only need 1, so I'm going to wait till the computer responds again, and then I'm going to delete these and draw a nice arc like this. Okay, so we'll start that in the next video.